Samuel Barber's Adagio for Strings. The Toronto Symphony will be playing music over these next few moments as the final seats are taken. Let's get another glimpse from outside with Evan Solomon, a sense of what we're going to witness over this next hour or so in the state funeral for Jack Layton. Evan, what can you tell us?
Peter, you can see now as the pallbearers, the honorary pallbearers go in, one thing many people out here remarked, how stricken some of the looks on some of their faces. Someone like Ed Rodman, former leader and very dear friend and mentor of Jack Layton, looked very emotional there. What we'll see now, as you and I both heard Stephen Lewis say, is a lot of music. Intimistic by Van Morrison, a favorite song of Jack Layton and Olivia Chow. Of course, Sean Atleo will deliver the Aboriginal blessing, the national chief. We'll also hear some readings, of course, not only from the Bible, Nicole Trammell, the NDP interim leader, will read, but also we'll have a reading from the Quran as well. And then the eulogies, as you say, Stephen Lewis will deliver. Once Carl Belanger, his press secretary, has been so close to Jack Layton, will deliver a eulogy in French, and then Mike and Sarah Layton. And then more music, as you've spoken about. Music, absolutely the centerpiece of this ceremony, and so important to Jack Layton. The Prime Minister remarked on this, Peter, about the jam session that never was, but Jack Layton held many, many jam sessions, as you and I both know, and we're seeing a musical tribute to the man, and of course we'll be listening closely to the words of Mike and Sarah Layton. And I'm hearing that Olivia Chow will be appearing in this video as well, Peter.
All right, Evan, thanks. The music background, for anyone who studied the Layton family, should perhaps understand, and especially the connection with classical music. It goes back to his great-grandfather, Philip E. Layton. He was a blind activist who founded the Montreal Association for the Blind in 1908, led a campaign for disability pensions in the 1930s. But he was also the senior partner in the family business, Layton Brothers Pianos. Layton Pianos had been in London, England since 1837, and Philip had emigrated to Montreal at the age of 19. He was also an organist. He composed the Dominion March, and that was played on the Carillon just a couple of days ago in Ottawa on Parliament Hill during Layton's line in state in Ottawa. Some of the family connections for the Layton family are worth remembering at a time like this, may well be touched on in the next hour or so, but Jack Layton's grandfather, Gilbert Layton, was a cabinet minister in the Union Nationale government of Maurice Duplessis in Quebec. He actually resigned due to the provincial government's lack of support for the Canadian participation in World War II. Jack Layton's father, Robert Layton, and many of you will remember that, Liberal Party activist in the 60s and 70s, then became a progressive conservative. Member of Parliament and Cabinet Minister for Brian Mulroney, and chair of the Conservative Caucus in the 1980s. All right. Van Morrison's Into the Mystic. for a mix of music, and there you have it, from Bach and Handel to Van Morrison. We're still a couple of moments away from the beginning of the service. Let's quickly go outside. Anne-Marie Meadowake with those watching from outside. Anne-Marie.
Peter, when you came to us earlier, I said the park was about half full. Well, it is ram-packed now all the way back, barely room to sit down. What's been interesting to watch today is the different ways that people have spontaneously decided to express their grief. You saw the People's Procession, which was organized on Facebook. As this crowd came in, you saw people carrying 6 packs of Orange Crush. And I found this couple, Jessica and Fraser, who had come with their signs. Jessica, thanks for joining us. Tell me about your sign.
We were actually just looking at the procession from King Street, and a private citizen prepared maybe 200 of these signs saying hope, optimism, and love, and handed them out to the crowd to greet the procession.
Peter, you can hear people here just spontaneously responding as they see the family coming down inside of the church. Fraser, you came out as well. You wanted to show your support. Why here? Why in the midst of all these people?
For me, Jack always represented what my beliefs and what I always felt was important in my life, and I think it's important to express that. I think it's important to come out and show the respect when needed.
We're going to let you get back and do that. Peter, you can see all around us, people have been standing to honor Olivia Chow. We'll get up with them as well as they come down the aisle. The whole crowd is standing at their feet and just clapping.
As they are inside as well, Anne-Marie. Olivia Chow listening to that applause. Obvious to her, of course, inside, but also, as Anne-Marie reports, outside. They're standing and cheering. The Leighton family. The focus, of course, and not surprisingly, has been so much on Olivia Chow throughout these past few days.
딸한테 생각나는 모양이구나. 아들은 아직 없고.